Hello, my name is Tony Loicono, and today I'm talking to you about United Nations Citizen. I'm also going to outline some of the opportunities that exist with our virtual currency exchange that's going to be available in virtual worlds, first with the OpenSim 3D internet, and then moving on to high definition, real life quality graphics with companies such as Crytek and Big World for 2011. The currency exchange that we are implementing is going to allow a central banking system with independent and franchise banks that have enormous tools that are available for execution of different business systems, whether it be loans, ATM activities, capital expenditures that are actually funded through the virtual world, stock opportunities, and more. Consumers will have the assurance that when they put their dollars in, that they can get their dollars out. And that is something we want to make sure that people feel comfortable with. Additionally, we will be providing management tools to manage hundreds of thousands of virtual goods that are going to be available from avatars or consumers selling goods online. The 3D internet is what we think about the way the internet was back in the early 80s. That is a 2D system. They're going to be moving to a 3D look, just like what you imagine when you went and watched Avatar. One of the unique opportunities that will exist with avatars in the virtual world will be body scanning. Consumers will actually have the ability to try on clothes that perfectly fit them. They'll try them on their avatar, they'll be able to spin around, look at the way they look on their avatar, and then have it as a nice garment when other people visit them in their virtual world, but just as importantly, have them shipped as real world goods to their home and fit them perfectly the next day. One of the key areas of the virtual world is what we call edutainment, or simply education. We're seeing some new things being done in the virtual environment through 3D glasses and augmented reality glasses that are making incredible strides in allowing you to execute things that you would never think of in your standard workday. Open the hood of the car. Take a look. Do you need to change something in there? It's as simple as putting on the glasses, and the instructions are put before your eyes in 3D color. Imagine the changes that are happening in the real world with multi-channel retailers. We see vacant lots all over this United States today because of the way retail has been changing. Think of companies like Mervyn's or Circuit City or Linen and Things. These companies have went out of business. Why? I believe it's a couple things. One, I think that consumers' habits of online purchases has dramatically changed the way that we go to market as businesses. First of all, as a multi-channel retailer, we sell via the internet. We sell via a catalog that still comes to the house, a more traditional way of doing business. But we also sell in brick and mortar stores. But soon the virtual world will change everything. We are going to meet their needs through not only the fantasy currency systems within our banking environment, but also through the stores that are made available to the hypergrid, to the OpenSim environments, and to cross-platform 3D real-world environments that we'll be creating in the future. Each one of the franchisees will have the opportunity to have up to 5 stores that will come along with the franchise system. These stores will be companies like Walmart, Van Shoes, iTunes, and more. Importantly, we'll be providing consumers the ability to create their avatars that will be able to go into these worlds. We'll be able to allow them to provide profile information that they can exchange with their friends, family, and acquaintances. And just as importantly, for those businesses that do business with the consumers, we'll be able to provide them some intuitive tools to market to these customers whenever they're in a virtual world. Let's take a look at some of the research that's being propelled out there by the top analysts and research firms. One company, Forrester Research, has just completed evaluation of the industry of online sales in 2009 coming into 2010. They anticipate over the next 5 years that you're going to see a 10% annual growth of online sales. Further, that will equate to over $249 billion with a B in 2014 of online sales. They anticipate that actually 53% of all consumers will be influenced by the internet, and $1.4 trillion by 2014 will be influenced by internet activities by consumers. Now that's booming business. So come to us. We invite you to enjoy the coming environments and the evolution of the virtual worlds.